What is up, trolls? Gratch back with another war recap for you guys. I almost didn't even bring you this one because it was so bad. We previewed this clan during the end of my last recap video. The clan that straight up said it's a farming war, they'll leave out all their town halls. Just please leave out your top two so they can loot. And I couldn't do it, and it's not the way I like to play the game. But the majority of their bases were something, let's see. Well, something like this. Everything out, clearly just like, here you go, please take it. So kind of embarrassing. But a few of them we did manage to put real bases. So I'll bring you a couple of attacks on these guys. First up, we'll have an attack by Orc against their number 4. So at first glance, looks decent. Still a really crappy base, as you'll see with the army that Orc brings against it. 30 giants. So he's just going to Zapquake one of the Infernos, the interior one, and then just bring a huge number of giants backed up by some wizards against everything else. And it just can't hold up because they just get to walk around. There's not enough spring traps to do that much damage when he's got a heal and some healers. So on a single target Inferno, with that many, it's weak against giants like this because it can only target one of them at a time, and so you get, one swipe by 30 giants and the thing's done. And it's taken out only maybe one or two of them. So they're just going to walk their way around, backed up, got the heroes down. So I'm just going to speed this up as we watch them walk around. You see the healers actually transitioned off of the queen onto some of the giants. Speed it up some more. Everything keeps working its way around. So this actually almost didn't work out. At the end, he was left to just his barbarian king and those barbs there at the bottom. But they're enough. They'll beat their way in, take out that cannon, and then go get the air sweeper and just be done with it. So there you go. We'll drop down a couple. See an attack that I brought against their number 6. So it's basically a Town Hall 9 level defenses. So I just brought a Penta against it. Nothing exciting. You see they have this queen pretty exposed down there at the bottom. So I just dropped my king and my queen to take her out. And they didn't fill any of their clan castles, so that also seriously made this way easier than it would have been otherwise. So the king's going to walk in. The queen's back there hiding behind the wall, so I don't actually get her here. And my queen wanders there off to the right. So I really just managed to take out a couple buildings, but that was the goal, at least, was to get her that way. So at this point, I just go in and start the Lava Hound portion of the attack. And I'll bring a couple on the queen side, and then a couple more on the opposite ends there. Just targeted loons there, a couple on each defense. I've got 2 haste and 5 rage. So just push everything in, get a rage down there around the queen. So as lava hounds pop, the pups will start taking her out. And there you go, she's down. Last lava hound goes down. Still got 2 rages. Balloons just working around. So there you go. Those last 2 air defenses go down at the same time. Still got a rage. So let's speed it up. Force everything through. Tons of loons. So really not the most exciting attack. Town Hall 9 or 10 dipping down to 3-star. What's basically a Town Hall 9. But it was the closest thing we had really to real bases in this war, so there it is. And then we'll go down and see their number 13 from Aru. So just a go-ho here. There you go. Starts the golems, backed up by wizards. Okay, and then just brought wizards in his clan castle to have some max wizards. Some wall breakers to get in there. And these wizards will actually end up taking out the enemy queen because she's still targeted on that golem down there. So there she goes. He drops a poison on her, completely unnecessary. Sort of wasted that spell slot, but I mean, in this war, what else are you going to do with him, right? So starts bringing in his hogs here up on the top right. And he's still got 21 hogs that he hadn't deployed yet, and the base is a third of the way gone. Drops his first heal for them as they're there in the core, and then just starts bringing the rest of his hogs there around the outside. Just targeted individual defenses. He'll keep them healed up. So he'll drop a heal here as that bomb went off. And then the last one there in the core. So you can see, I mean, there's hardly any defenses left, tons of hogs left. So let's speed it up. There you go, last defense goes down, tons of hogs, enemy king goes down. Boom, 3-star for Aru. And then we'll step down one more and see an attack by Master, bringing the Govaho here. So starts off just with some wizards down there at the bottom on some free buildings. And then he'll bring his golems here on the southwest side with more wizards, getting that nice wide funnel for his Valks. And once these trash buildings go down, he'll drop down a jump to get them into the core. So there's the jump, drops his Valks, his king, who almost ran away, but they did redirect, go in there into the core. So they're just going to do their thing, taking out enemy heroes and defenses and buildings. And then just brings a big old pack of hogs here from the bottom. He's got 3 heals for him, and everything's all clumped up. So he'll be able to keep them pretty much full strength. He'll let the first heal go down here shortly. There it is, and then he'll bring the rest of his hogs here in a minute. Lots of stuff still shooting at the kill squad there in the middle. His queen's still up. His king is getting ready to go down. There it goes. So drops down his second heal, keeping those hogs up, and then just brings the rest of his hogs there on the left-hand side. Everything is going to go down here sort of simultaneously. And could have used that last heal, but I think he wanted to swag it. Didn't need it. He'll end up using it basically just on the queen here in the core here in a second. There it goes. So boom, 3-star for Master. So sorry guys for sort of the week of video here. I can only bring you attacks that are commensurate with the level of our opponent's defenses, which as you saw in this was approximately nothing. I can only polish up a turd so much, but hopefully this next war will bring you guys something better. So until then, this is Gratch from King Trolls, bringing you guys the boom.